James pulling the flashing off and the shingles around that weatherhead, that top of that pole. That's where the electric line comes in. And we're pulling that off so we can demolish the house.
Is that a sunroof up there?
Yeah. But we've got the electricity company, the electric company coming next week to get us a power pole. And our sincere hope is that we can reuse all that weatherhead stuff. Because it's expensive. He's just disconnected it from the house. So James busted free the weatherhead and took the clamps free from the pole. The other side of the clamps are in the house. But we've got to take off the box so we can take it and get to an electrician. To disconnect the weatherhead, I've got a plate that this screws into, and there's 4 screws. And then I've got these 3 wires. They're torqued crazy tight, and when I pull on them, it bends this, and if I bust this, I got to buy a whole new box. So what we're going to do, unscrew it from here, here, and here, and we took this part free. That way we could pull it out and get to it from the end, from the other side. Now I can come in and screw it that direction and just disconnect this whole piece, and then when we get back to the shop we can put that in a vise. Okay, and I'm going to put the screws back in it so I don't lose them. There's some dielectric grease on here, and I hate that junk on my hands. This smaller one broke free a lot easier. So we just loosen that up. And pull it out. Now I have to take the 4 screws off up here. Now that the weatherhead's off, you gotta disconnect the ground right here. This has to go on the pole. I also have to take it loose down at the bottom to give me some slack to get that out the way. And just like everything else, because we're trying to reuse as much of this as possible, I don't want to lose it. I'm going to go ahead and put the bolts back in. Okay. I'm gonna put this back on because I'm gonna need it because we're going to pull this ground rod off. They're only like $20, but with the price of everything else, you know, we're a couple $1,000s in just in deposits and inspection fees and stuff, getting the light pole in. Every little bit counts. Alright, we took this screw loose. It's almost out, but I left it up there so it don't fall on my head. There's 7/16. There's one here. There's two here. That should let the box go free. See, that have fell, except for I left that other screw at the top. Okay. I don't want to lose this piece. I need that for the meter.